The old Ashcombe house stood alone on the hill, shrouded in mist and surrounded by a gnarled forest. No one had lived there in over 50 years, ever since the Whitaker family vanished without a trace. Local kids dared each other to peek through the cracked windows, but no one had set foot inside until Eliza. Eliza was a freelance writer, chasing a lead on the paranormal history of the region. Her research led her to Ashcombe, and on a rainy October afternoon, she stepped inside with nothing but a flashlight, a notebook, and a camera. The house groaned with age, each step she took stirring dust and memories. Furniture remained exactly as the Whitakers had left it, plates still on the table, toys scattered across the floor, as if the family had just stepped out and never returned. But the real draw was the whispering room. Locals spoke of a small upstairs room where whispers could be heard at night, indistinct at first, but growing louder until they sounded like pleading voices. Some said it was the spirits of the Whitakers trying to reach out. Others believed something darker lived there. Eliza entered the room just before sunset. It was empty, save for an antique mirror hanging on the far wall. As she stepped inside, the door creaked closed behind her. The air grew cold, and then she heard it. A whisper, then another, words she couldn't quite make out brushing against her ears like a cold breath. She raised her camera to capture the moment, but the battery had died. Then the mirror began to fog over Eliza. Trembling watched as letters slowly appeared in the condensation. "Help us." Frozen in place, Eliza asked, "Who are you?" The whispers grew clearer. "We're trapped, not dead. Help us leave." Suddenly, she saw movement in the mirror. Not her reflection, but a family. A man, a woman, and two children. Their eyes pleaded with her. It clicked. These were the Whitakers. She turned, expecting to see them behind her, but the room remained empty. Eliza returned to the mirror. "How do I help you?" The whispers converged into one clear phrase: "Break the glass." With a deep breath, she picked up a wooden chair from the hall and smashed it against the mirror. It shattered, and an icy wind burst from the wall behind it, revealing a hidden room. Inside, skeletal remains were bound in chains. The Whitakers. As she stepped back in horror, the house shuddered. The spirits of the Whitakers appeared before her, now smiling, their bodies no longer twisted with torment. "You freed us," the father said, his voice gentle. "Thank you." Then they were gone. The house grew warm again, and the whispers faded. Eliza ran from Ashcombe, not with fear, but peace. Months later, her story about the haunted house gained national attention. But the real surprise came when a lawyer contacted her. In gratitude, the surviving heir of the Whitaker family, who had spent decades trying to uncover the truth, gifted Eliza the deed to Ashcombe House.